Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Chido. And to all my returning subscribers, hey girl, what's good, what's poppin'? I missed you and I know you missed me too. I'm back. I'm human. I survived. My body was trying to kill me, but I'm here. You can't take me out. Not like that, babe. Not like that. Anyway, today we are going to Brooklyn to go try out this, to go get some food to try out that was reviewed by Keith Lee, this like really popular food blogger. If you don't know who Keith Lee is, just go on TikTok and type out his name. You'll figure it out. Anyway, so we're gonna go to that restaurant. Hopefully there's no line. I'm hoping. I'm praying. I hope God answers my prayer. But if there is, I might leave because I don't want to stand in the line in this weather. And then we're gonna go have lunch with Fungai, mukbang style. Anyway, so let's get into it. Let's go get some food.
Did you bring mics?
No. You know I don't play those games. I don't have the bandwidth. I literally even verbatim said on my TikTok, on my last video, I was like, I'm no longer using these mics for the rest of Vlogmas. I wasn't even, oh, there's cornbread. You wanna try it?
Def. Let's try it on.
This food was so hot when I got it. I'm so sorry if it's not gonna
So what's the place called?
Taste of Heaven. Is it nice? This is yours. She's a thick one. Here you go. And then this is mine. She's much smaller. I got the ribs. You have the chicken.
So the audience. So this place is where Keith Lee went?
Yeah. Open your mouth a little bit louder.
So this is the place where Keith Lee went?
There you go.
Is it?
Yes. Don't like scream, but yeah. Actually scream because you speak very low.
I speak quietly and...
Oh, it's actually still hot. Look.
Wow.
Yo, was it piping hot?
Flip your camera and show this. I'm scared I might get dirty, so I might have to lean in.
Use your...
I'm gonna lean in because knowing...
Worst case scenario, it should be said juicy. You take it off.
Yeah. Please, my bums.
Okay, I'm gonna do a taste test.
This is hot. Look at that, guys. It's steaming.
Oh, okay, fine, and mine. We got the same sides, but I got ribs, yes, chicken. Can I taste your chicken?
Start eating your ribs first. Yeah, you can taste it.
You guys, I got lost twice today.
Let's try Taste of Heaven.
Okay, let's see.
Vlogmas day what?
19.
Day 19, everybody. Today I'm not cooking. We're trying out this food.
Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's okay. I wouldn't go back.
You just put it in your mouth. Nah, I don't think you make that judgment call. Reflex.
The meat is good though.
So let's see.
I'm a tough critic though. I'm not even gonna lie. What drink is this? Sparkling water and then?
That's for you.
Sparkling
I
water
told you when I gave it to you, but I couldn't find the bottle.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Either take it or leave it. Or say thank you.
Thank you.
Mac and cheese is fine. I like it.
I like the mac and cheese. It's not even bad.
So this is a mukbang.
Yeah.
Alright, so
what do you want to tell them?
you should be asking you, like, you were missing on your last video. Yeah, I'm sure your subbies were worried and concerned about you. What do you have to say to them?
I was on my period. Do I need to explain? No.
No, I mean,
because the girls that get it, and the girls that don't.
I just want to taste my meat. I like it. Is it jerk? What is it? There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Sharing is caring.
Where are my ribs?
Yeah, I want to try out the ribs. Are they good?
Oh, this is so spicy. Okay. My honest opinion, it's good, but
Don't say but, say and.
I wouldn't stand in line and wait for it. It's so spicy. That's just me. Anyway, so you guys, let's talk about 2023. What are you grateful for? And don't say you.
What makes you think I'll say that?
You're grateful for me.
What am I grateful for? I'm definitely grateful for just all the learning and growth this year, you know. This year has been a year of a lot of learning, a lot of ups and downs, and I know it sounds very cliche and nothing fun for you guys, but I think I learned to, also like what we were talking about last night, I learned to let go and trust God. I feel like I've actually been succeeding a lot more from the minute I decided I'm gonna let go and trust God. So I don't know if you guys have the same challenge. I know some do, not everyone. So a few instances in my past when I was growing up made me feel powerless, right? When I was still like a teenager or a child, I felt like, you know, my future was being dictated or determined by other people and forces. And as an adult, I now have the tendency of always wanting to be in control, right? I want to control the outcome. I want to control my work ethic. You know, I feel like if I work hard enough, it should work out. And for the most part of my life, it did, right? Because you go to school, you work hard, you pass your exams, you get a great score, you get an A, a 90%, whatever, right? I always felt like I can be in control. And now I'm at the stage in my life where God is like, no, bro. This ain't it, man. Like, it's good that you put in your own effort, but you know, you also need to hand over. You know, we always say, Jesus, take the wheel. Literally, it's like, you know, Jesus, take the whole car. Like, just go with it. So that's where I'm at right now. So I'm grateful for learning that I don't always have to be in control. I think that's my biggest lesson this year that I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for our relationship, how it's matured.
It's not a relationship, it's a marriage.
But marriage is a form, okay, our commitment has strengthened. I'm grateful for my friends, most of my brothers, right? So shout out Shaima, shout out Menashe, shout out Rico. You guys have been pillars of strength in my life. You know, men who really, you know, as the Bible says, iron sharpens iron, men sharpen men. So I'm very grateful for these men in my life. Yeah, how about you?
I'm grateful for 2023 was a year of I wanna say like, you know, like when you turn 30, everybody's always like afraid to turn 30. And like likewise, I was also kind of afraid, and when it happened, like instantly nothing changed. But as it like sunk in there, oh yeah, now I'm 30, you start to kind of like learn, like you realize a lot of things, and like amongst them, one of them I feel is like you stop caring so much. You stop caring about the things that didn't work out. You stop caring about the people that left your life. You start, I mean, not the people that passed away though. You stop caring about like the way people see you and other people's opinion. Like, it's just, I feel like when you turn 30, you just kind of like begin to live your life for you, right? Like, I feel like for the most part, when you're still young and in your 20s, like a lot of the things you do are, you sometimes you might feel they're guided by you, but you're doing it because of like, whether it's like other people's perception or society's expectations. But the older you get, the less any of that actually means anything in your life, and you start kind of like wanting to live your life for yourself and for God, because you start to realize that at the end of the day, they weren't lying when they said nothing else matters other than like how God sees you. Because, you know, people are people. Like I always say to Fungai these days, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like with humans, one day you're gonna get to a point where you realize that even if you do certain things the way they want you to, even if you don't do them the way they want you to, they're still gonna judge or condemn you. So you might as well do it the way that you believe and you know that God wants you to operate, and not like this whole be true to yourself. Because sometimes I feel like being true to self is not entirely being true to God's purpose and God's will for your life, because the flesh is a bit misleading. But anyway, I'm also grateful for, so I'm grateful for that, like learning those lessons at 30. I'm also grateful for family. I'm really grateful for my sisters. I'm grateful for my husband and the people that have been there for me over the last year and helped me like find myself all over again. Because it's no secret, I've said this before, I have been battling a lot ever since my dad passed away, like for the last 2 years. And it kind of like, you know, like I feel like I always say that like when he passed away, a part of me, or like the person I was before, died too. And so I had to like kind of like find myself, and it's taken me 3 years to do it. But this year I'm actually grateful for it, and I've got like a new sense of appreciation for life. I'm grateful for the fact that like I've just developed the right mentality in terms of like living, because you know there's like living life and then there's surviving through it, like where you kind of let things happen to you and not like letting life actually, like not being a participant in your actual life where everything just happens to you. And then there's also just being the type of person who just like complains about everything and anything. Because I feel like in this day and age where everybody likes to complain, it's very easy to just be miserable about anything and everything in life. Like, and it's easy to then be like to other people, no, but if I had what you have, if I have money, or if I have this, and you know, it starts to put into perspective the Bible verse that says grateful, no, he was faithful in a little, is it that one?
Faithful in a little, faithful.
And then about gratitude, like just why like gratitude is important, because it does make sense, Kuti. Like at the end of the day, why on earth would God bless you with more if when you already have certain things, like type situation? So you start to like develop a greater appreciation for like life and the little things in life that like we take for granted on a daily basis, like just the ability to go outside and walk, the simple task of being able to get from one room to another. We take that for granted, but there's so many people who can't do that. The ability to have the freedom to choose what you do with your time, right? And even having options to do things like internet, like the things that in your head you dub as basic. Like a lot of people don't have that, and a lot of people would be grateful to have it, and it's even like a blessing to have it. But sometimes we tend to like be people who get sucked into like complaining, and it's like, I don't know, it's the notion of this generation, like there's a lot of like complaining that goes on, and I've learned to be more grateful for the things I've been blessed with at every stage, because one day it's not gonna be the same. 2 years from now, my life is not gonna be the same, and I don't want to be that person who, like, when you look back at it, you're like, oh, I wish I remembered those days, or I wish when we still stayed in the city, like close to the city or whatever, I had explored it a lot more, I had enjoyed it a lot more. But now you're far away and you can't do all these things, like, you know what I mean? Like, life changes, and if you don't enjoy it in whatever season you're in, I don't think anything will ever satisfy your soul, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I'm grateful for. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just listening.
Is your food not nice?
Spicy. Why is it spicy?
Spicy.
No, I'm good.
No, you should have it. I'm not gonna have it. I don't like sparkling.
But I mean, you know, you said a lot. I do agree with you about being grateful in the moment. They say, not me, but they say that the future belongs to those who can live in the present. So or if you're not grateful for what you have right now, the future is never gonna come. But yeah, you're 100% right, you just have to be grateful, eh? I used to say you can be anything in this world except ungrateful, literally. Like in Shona, there's a phrase, kusatenda uroi, directly translated into English means not being grateful is a form of witchcraft, right? So like, or it's evil, right? So like, let's just be grateful for what we have. I know you guys watching this, some of you have had some really tough experiences, but it's gonna be, it's some good. And once you're more grateful about what you have, you can look forward to better things. To Chido's point, some people can't walk. This morning I took a walk, quite a nice long walk in the morning, and I was just like, same thing, like actually being grateful. God, I can actually walk, I can listen to music, I can breathe. I could be bedridden right now, or Chido, you remember, if you guys can go down this channel, there are videos where Chido explains the experiences with endometriosis, where if you've been on this channel since like back in the day, like 2020. When did you start your channel? 2020.
Yeah, 2020.
Like if you go down into 2020 videos, when you see her explaining her experiences with endometriosis, and even like how she was bedridden, always in pain. I remember she at the
living
time
on painkillers.
Living on painkillers, would be on the phone overnight. She couldn't. Yeah, like
those
now
are dark days.
Now she's up and down New York.
So yeah,
doing vlogs for you guys.
Sometimes I actually think that's why I enjoy the little things, because I know exactly what it's like to like be in a position where you can't even do the most basic thing. Yeah. So like when you have the ability, and I remember there'd be days where I would be in bed and I'd just be praying like, God, please, like if you just heal me, please, I promise. I will go outside. I will be perpetually outside. I will live outside, not like the streets outside, but but the pavement. So yeah, like I feel like as we enter into a new year, before you start like writing all of these visions and these goals and whatever, and I'm not saying don't write them or whatever, but if you are not a person who is inclined to be grateful for like the things you have, maybe try put that on your vision board. If you lack discipline, if you lack consistency, maybe put those things on your vision board instead of putting, oh, I'm gonna get a new job, oh, I'm gonna make $50,000, oh, I'm gonna buy a new car. Because a lot of the things we ask for, we lack, not because God doesn't want to bless us, but because we lack the self-discipline to actually achieve those things. So before you get into your room or into whatever space you're gonna get into and write on your vision board or whatever and your goals for your life, like do a deep audit of your heart and your posture, and just like Sano, be honest with yourself. You don't have to be honest with anybody else. You can just be honest with yourself and God, and just tell the truth about whether or not you've been like chippies are the things he's blessed you with, or you're like looking down on it because it doesn't look the way someone else's gifts or blessings look like. And just kind of like ask and pray as we enter into 2024 for a heart posture of gratitude and also of service, because at the end of the day it doesn't matter like what we have in this life if we're not like living a life of servitude to like God and others, I guess. Because what's the point of having everything if it's just for you to enjoy? I've kids anymore, you know what I mean? Like, so, and if you're not somebody who likes to serve people already, even when you get those things, you won't automatically become that person. So just, food for thought.
Well, thank you so much. I think those were giving me quite a lot to chew on. But yeah, as well, saying this to you guys doesn't mean we've maxed out on learning. We're actually, they say you learn better by sharing what you've learned. So, we're still in the process of getting better and learning. I think I am too. So let's stay grateful. Vlogmas has been amazing. It really has been challenging. It's been interesting to see you grow, release those videos every day. And it's been so interesting and grateful for all the comments you guys have been putting. If you're new here, like, comment and subscribe. I know it's so cliche, but we are so glad and grateful to see you guys grow the Chido Sabi family. you know, you should see her. She's smiling right now, laughing, but she'll be like, oh my gosh, I got a new subscriber. Oh my gosh, a new comment. So like every single one of you are valued. We like your videos and your comments.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, don't write me. This is important.
All
All right. So calling it to net.
Oh, Njopa John Wick Apo.
Clearly John Wiggy. Yeah.
Oh,
Freezing now.
Should
we call it?
Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on tomorrow morning. Well, we will see you guys tomorrow. Love you like a love song. Bye.
Peace.